So, good evening. I know this is extremely late, but Happy New Year. The reason this video is so late is because I didn't go to bed till about 6:30 this morning. So, my New Year's Eve was a little bit wavy, shall we say. I am going to be doing a watch-along for the game tonight as per usual on the channel. So, if you haven't watched one of my watch-alongs, I will be doing that about 10 minutes before kick-off. I go live. I'm joined with Guna Eagle Eye. His link is in my description. So go and check him out. And I'll be doing a starting 11 reaction for anyone who's never checked them out as well. They'll be going live about an hour before kickoff and the teams are announced. But this is obviously daily transfer update. Now, I wanted to go through a few things actually. I wanted to start off with Granit Xhaka. Now, apparently the terms have been agreed on a loan plus £25 million move by Hertha Berlin for Granit Xhaka. Now, he hasn't featured in the Chelsea game the other day. Apparently he had an illness. Which I found quite funny considering that he come back after a 2-game concussion and then walked straight back into the team. Actually played really well as well. And then he had a mystery illness. In the wake of that illness, there was a story going around about Hertha Berlin. Now that's progressed. Apparently Arsenal are going to loan him and then they're going to have the option to buy for £25 million. Now, I don't know whether that's going to be compulsory or whether that's just an option to buy him. But either way, I think Granit Xhaka, you either love him or hate him. I know a lot of people like him, and I don't. I can't wait for him to leave, if I'm honest. Too sloppy. I don't need to go through all the list of reasons why I want him gone. I've done that in previous videos. But for me, I really have my fingers crossed that that move gets done because we can do so much better than him. And if we want to play with this high pressing, all action, quick passing, midfield, he ain't going to be a part of that because he ain't all action, he can't high press and he ain't got a right foot. So he's always going to look clumsy, sloppy and a liability in that midfield berth. So for me that has to be done ASAP. That has to be completed as quick as possible in January. Go and get a replacement, whether that be a loan, whether that be promote somebody. And like I've said on previous videos, I don't necessarily think that we need to get somebody in his position. I think Guendouzi can do that anyway. I think Guendouzi is a similar sort of player to him, just with a right foot. So I'd put him there maybe and then go and get something in a different position in midfield. Maybe a Decore from Watford. Maybe even going for a bid for Ndidi, or maybe that could be left till summer. I don't know. But leave it in the comments section. Let me know what you guys think about Granit Xhaka. Like I said, he splits opinion online. Some of the hipster Arsenal fans seem to love him. And because he was wanted by Atletico last year and Inter Milan, oh, well, let's big Granit Xhaka up. No, he ain't good enough for Premier League football. Just because Simeone wanted him, and I think it's Conte wanted him, don't mean he's any good. Yeah, let's just remember here, Nicolas Bentner played for Juventus, yeah? So, was he good enough for Juventus? I don't know. Anyway, let's move on. I've seen a little clip going around social media today of Fraud Raoul, is what I'm calling him from now. Fraud Raoul being shown a picture on somebody's phone of Upamecano, saying, yeah, he's a good player, and putting the phone up to Raoul's face. And Raoul goes, yes, I know him. So now all the stories are blown up again that we're going to go and get Upamecano. Now, he's coming towards the end of his contract at RB Leipzig. That means the price has dropped. It was £70 million in the summer transfer window. The reports that are going around at the moment suggest that's going to be in the region of about £40 million. Now, I've covered this one a million times before. I don't need to keep sitting here bigging up Upamecano. He's a quality footballer. Is he worth 40 million? I think he probably is. I think that he's only 21 years old. He'll come straight into the defence. He's what we need. And let's be real, we have got a defensive crisis. Callum Chambers is out now. Mustafi will probably play tonight against Man United with David Luiz. Socrates has got concussion. So yeah, we're pretty buggered in that position. Rob Holding, yes, he's back in training. But there's a reason he got injured again. And that's because we rushed him back from his first injury too quick. He then played against Liverpool and I don't think he's featured since. So we have to go and get a centre-back. And we have to get one in this window. I don't want Mavropanos in the team. I don't think he's good enough. I don't think Mikel Arteta thinks he's good enough either. But then again, if he picks him tonight, who knows? But another player that we've actually already signed that is a centre-back is William Saliba. Now, A lot of people are saying that there's an option to get him in January. I don't think there is. I don't think there is at all. And even if there is, I don't want him. Keep him at St Etienne. He's already had 2 injuries this season already. He's done his metatarsal. That was the 2nd injury. And he's back in training now. So I don't want him to come over to the Premier League when we're struggling at the best of times right now. And he comes into the team and has to adapt to the face of the league, has to adapt to his teammates. No, no, no. Keep him at St Etienne. Let him play out the rest of the season. Then come in summer, get Arteta to work with him in pre-season on patterns of play, whatever he wants him to do and whatever he demands from him. And then go forward into next season. Which is, like I said, why we need a defender now. But listen, people will sit there and go, yeah, but Upamecano don't play in the Premier League. Well, yeah, Upamecano's not had 2 injuries this season. So it'll be a lot easier for him to come into a league that's a little bit quicker because he's already match fit. Saliba's had 2 injuries. One he is just coming back from. Bring him into this league, he'll be doing another injury inside 3 games. So too big a risk. Keep him where he is. Let's move on to Bamba Yang. Now, Bamba Yang is linked with Barcelona again today and Inter Milan. Now, I did a transfer video yesterday, I think it was, saying that Bamba Yang wants to leave for trophies. So if that's the case, that rules Inter Milan out straight away because they ain't going to win any. It's all about Juventus in that league. I'll be shocked if they win a trophy this season. They're in the Europa League as well. They got dropped down from the Champions League. So I don't see the Bamba Yang to Inter Milan deal being done. Now, Barcelona, on the other hand, I can see that happening. They've got the money, albeit so have Inter. You're playing with Messi every single week. Well, why wouldn't you want to go there? And you're pretty much nailed on a title every season. At the moment, obviously now Real Madrid are in a little bit of a slump. And they're going to walk another title, aren't they? Let's be real. They're nailed on to go to the latter stages of the Champions League as well. Plus the other cup competitions in Spain. So why wouldn't he go there? He wouldn't be cup tied. The European rules have changed on that. Even though they're in Champions League and Europa, you can still play even if it's Europa, Champions League team that you transfer from. They've done away with that, funny enough, when we signed Bamba Yang. But yeah, why wouldn't he go there? I think that could be done, and I do think that could be done this month as well. Let's be real. We ain't looking good right now, are we? We're 12th in the table. Probably by the time I finished recording this, we'll probably be about 14th because some of the results have gone against us, I think, today. So yeah, it's not been a great season. Why would he want to stick around? The weather's crap. Spain it ain't. I know that. I live there. Why wouldn't he go there? Money, sun, football team's better than ours. Everything about Barcelona oozes class and tradition. People get the oh, they're cheating. Listen, load of rubbish. Load of rubbish. They are a decent football club, probably the biggest club in world football. If they come knocking on the door, it's very hard to say no. Liverpool fans know that better than anyone because they lost Luis Suarez. We've lost Thierry Henry to them as well. Kleb. Who else do we lose? Van Bronckhorst we got from them. We've always had that relationship, and the fact that Don, or Fraud Raul, is ex-Barcelona, that could be a reason as well to get this deal done quickly because he obviously knows the hierarchy there. They can speak on a level with each other and just go, right, we want X, Y and Z. You meet that, we'll do it, bang, done, get him done. And if he does go, listen, I wish him well. He's been good since he's been here, really good. He's scored so many goals. I think he's scored 45 Premier League goals, which is pretty mad in 69 games, I think it is. So pretty relentless, but end of the day, players come and go. He's 31 in June, I think, or 31 now, might be 32 in June, I might be wrong. But either way, it does look like that could be done. Leave that in the comment section as well. Let me know what your thoughts are on the players I've just spoken about. I will be back, like I said, doing the watch-along 10 to 8 tonight. Keep your eyes peeled for that on this channel. Put the notification bell on if you haven't already. And the starting 11 reaction will be out an hour before kickoff. So subscribe if you're new. Like the content. Laters, peeps.